So today, like I said, we're going to start chatting a little bit about all the small parts that make up the bigger part. So I'm thinking about our fingers, our toes, the little pull of your belly button, the draw of your scapula together, the tightness of your jaw, just trying to really tune in with the small parts that make the whole thing work. I think we're probably all having a little bit of time now in order to focus on those little things, being able to think about things like our stress, being able to think about our daily routines. So let's just really tune into that, tune into how important it is to have our breath as our main guide, and then build on that from there. So I'm going to start us off this morning with a little bit of work on our feet. I went to an amazing yoga therapist when I was living in Mallorca a couple of years ago, and he did really, really good work on my feet. And I think if you think about it, you stand on your feet, and that's basically the foundation of the entire building blocks of your body. And so when you start focusing on your feet and start acknowledging every single digit of your toes as an individual mechanism that keeps you standing, it really does change your thoughts. It's not just your whole foot. You've got 5 toes, you've got a heel, you've got an arch, you've got things that you can focus on in order to make you feel more connected. So that's kind of what today's practice is going to be about. And with that, I'd like to maybe play a little bit with some movement. So there's one particular movement that I'm going to show you guys, which some of you might have done before. We're going to come in it from a side angle pose. So you're going to be like this, okay, with your arm over. And then we're going to move. It's called Skandasana. So you're going to move your arms to give you momentum. So you're going to come over like that, all right? And you're going to lift up this back. I have to lift up my heel because I'm a runner, but if you can keep it flat, that's great. You take your knee out a little bit to the pointy side of the mat. And then this leg is straight and your toes are pulling back towards your body, okay? You then use your arms to move you over again to the other side. And then bring the other foot towards your face, keeping this leg nice and straight, this leg bent. And then you're going to move yourself over again to the front of your mat. Okay, so it's a really beautiful flow. Try and use your arms as much as you can to give yourself this idea of movement, connecting with your toes, connecting with your hands, connecting with your fingertips. Okay, so that's just to let you know where we're going. But have a little bit of fun with it. It's a really cool, I try and put some nice music on when I'm doing that kind of flow because it lets my whole body feel like I'm moving and dancing and gives me a little bit of joy. Okay, so let's move to that practice a little bit later. So just bringing your hands to your heart center. After all that talking, let's come back to the breath. I just want you to acknowledge every single toe on your foot. So move diligently through your right foot, maybe just moving each toe as an individual. Might be quite difficult to do, but just move through each toe and then come to your left foot and do the same. And move back to your right and back to your left. And then gently start doing the same thing with your fingers. So maybe just tapping your baby finger and moving all the way towards your thumb. Try and create some kind of melody for yourself, finding joy in the sensation as your fingertips touch. And then when you get to your thumbs, just lightly press them into your sternum, feeling that connection to your heart. And then gently take your thumb and your index finger and just rub them on your earlobe. Connecting ourselves to every little bit of our body. And then gently take your fingertips to the tops of your opposite elbows and just make small circles on the top of your elbows in one direction and then change direction. Feeling that sensation of a body part that you might not often even recognize. What is an elbow? How often do we acknowledge our elbows? Not often in my life. And then bring your hands back to your heart center and just gently bring your hands onto your knees And cup your hands all the way over your knees and just give them a gentle squeeze, and then release, and then squeeze and release. And slowly start to push those sitting bones into the mat, drawing the belly button up, relaxing the ribs, relaxing the shoulders down, drawing your shoulders together. And then gently in the inhale, lift your head all the way towards the sky. And exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze towards the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze towards the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, back to center. Gaze over the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over the right. Inhale, back to center. Gaze towards the sky. One last round. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers and push your palms towards the sky, feeling a stretch over all the fingertips. Inhale, you're going to twist your shoulders towards the right-hand side, keeping your hips facing forward, elbows next to the ears. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, over to the left-hand side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bring the fingertips just in front of you. Gaze is forward, chin parallel to the ground. Exhale, press your sitting bones into the mat. Inhale, look forward, roll over, come onto your toes, pressing back to your first downward facing dog. Moving the feet from side to side, moving your knees from side to side, just checking in with your body. And then gently walk your fingertips towards your toes, taking your opposite hand to your opposite elbow and just moving from side to side. Coming back to your center and gently drop your fingertips just on top of your toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the weight into your toes and bring the crown of the head towards the ground, opening up the hamstrings. Inhale, bring the hands to the hips, raising all the way up very slowly, connecting to the belly. Then bring your big toes to touch, making sure the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the outer edges of your mat. You're going to press down on the big toe mound, keeping the big toe down and then raising the inner arch, as well as raising the four toes, everything except for your big toe on your left foot. So pressing down through the big toe mound, raising up that inner arch. It's very difficult, and then putting the toes back down. And again, lifting those toes up, keeping the big toe pressing down. And then gently placing the toes back down. And again, pressing the big toe into the ground, lifting those small toes up. And gently placing them back down. Make sure the little toe lifts as well. So really focus on lifting that inner arch. It's really tricky. I struggle with this. And then gently release. Coming onto the right foot. So pressing down the big toe right mound, lifting the baby toes of the right foot and dropping them down. lifting the toes, dropping them down, drawing the belly in, shoulders away from the ears. And lift them one more time and gently release. And now this time coming back to the left foot, you're going to press all the baby toes down, and you're going to lift the big toe. So pressing those ones, dropping, lifting it up and dropping it back down, connecting with that inner arch. It's very tricky. Well, I find it very tricky. And lifting it again and dropping it down. One more time, lift it up and drop it down. And then coming onto the right foot, so pressing down the baby toes of the right foot, lifting the big toe of the right foot and dropping it down. Lifting the big toe, drop it down, lift it up and drop it down. Lift it up and drop it back down. One more time, lift it up and drop it back down. And then gently bending your knees, bringing your fingertips in front of your hands, pressing up onto the top of your toes, and then trying to bring your hands into your heart center, really pressing onto the tops of your toes, and then gently release, and then just tuck your toes under, bring your knees to the ground, then bring your hands next to your hips and see if you can lift your knees up, opening the front of your toes, drawing your belly in, drawing your shoulders away from your ears, and then gently releasing, bringing the hands in front of you, taking your knees out wide, coming to child's pose, and then inhale, rolling over the toes, coming forward, dropping your shoulders down, and then taking your gaze over your right shoulder, come back to center. Gaze over your left shoulder, come back to center, and a nice wave, push yourself back, and then come back forward, waving your body over, dropping your hips down, opening up your shoulders. Gaze goes over the right, come back to center. Gaze goes over the left, come back to center, and in a nice wave, pushing yourself back, coming forward, dropping the hips down, opening up the shoulders, drawing the belly in, tucking your chin. Inhale, gaze goes over your right. Come back to center. Gaze goes over your left. Come back to center. One last big push into a child's pose. And then inhale, look forward. Press and untuck your toes. Lift your hips all the way up. Inhale, look up and gently step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, bring your chin towards your shins, bend your knees, belly on your thighs. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sweep your right arm back. Inhale, sweep right arm forward. Exhale, sweep your left arm back. Inhale, sweep your right arm up, your left arm up. And exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot back, drop your right knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your back knee, to keep your toes tucked, lift your back knee, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to drop the back knee, so going for 1, come back up, straighten the back leg. 2, straighten the back leg. 3, keep the hips facing forward, shoulders away from the ears, belly tucked in. 4, last one. 5, place the hands down, step the left foot next to the right, drop your elbows to your side. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right foot forward, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Then drop your right hand to the inside of your right foot, lift your left arm up. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Left elbow goes over right knee, open to the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step the left foot next to the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chin towards the shins. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, sweep both arms back up. Exhale, take the left hand back, right arm forward. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward, chin towards the shins. Flat back, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot back, drop the left knee. Pressing the left leg back up straight, coming all the way up. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Drop your left knee. For 1, come back to straight. 2, keep the hips facing forward, belly tucked in. 3, shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5, sweep the arms back up. Bring the hands next to your front foot. Step the right foot next to the left. Bring the elbows to the side body, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Bringing the left foot forward, dropping your right knee, untuck your toes. Sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Lift your right arm up. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Take your right elbow over your left. Twisting to the left hand side. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step the right foot next to the left. Flat back, look forward. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shins. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, take your right arm back. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, left arm goes back. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Come back to the connection of the small parts. Come back to the breath. Check in with the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step the right leg back, drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, tuck the arms, keeping the arms up, lift the back knee. 1, pulse, straighten the back leg. 2, straighten the back leg. 3, 4, keep the belly in. 5, drop the hands down on the exhale. Step your left foot next to your right. Press down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, sweeping your arms up, and then gently bringing the hands to your heart center, dropping your right hand to the inside of your right leg, lifting up, opening up the side body. Bring your hands back to your heart center, bring your left knee over your left elbow over your right knee, twisting to the right. While we're here, let's see if we can untuck our back toe, lift that left leg up. Focus on your balance, connect with your breath, connect your toes, drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat, step the left foot next to the right. Flat back, look forward. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shins. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the left arm behind you. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Flat back, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot back, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Sweep your arms up. Tuck your toes under, straighten that leg, come back up. And drop the knee, coming for 1, 2, make sure those hips are facing the short edge of the mat. 3, 4, 5, bring the hands down, Step the right foot next to the left. Drop the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot forward. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right arm goes up. And then bring the hands to the heart center. Take the right elbow over the left. Twist to the left hand side. Untuck the back toes. Straighten your right leg. Find your balance. Find your connection on your front foot and your back foot. And then drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up. Bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step the right foot next to the left. Flat back, look forward. Draw the belly in, chin towards the shins. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sweep the right hand behind you. Exhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Come back to the connection of your breath. Close your eyes for a second. Come back to your intention. On the next inhale, sweeping the arms up above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Gently hinging all the way forward, bring your fingertips just in front of your toes. Flat back to look forward. Exhale, step the right leg back, drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. Take the left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Bring the right hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale takes the left arm up. Exhale, bring the right foot up and bring the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. And then gently push the foot into the hand, opening up the side body. And then gently release the foot. Sweep the arm back up overhead. Bring the hands in front of you. Step the right foot to the outer edge of the right mat. Sit the hips down. Elbows into the insides of the knees. Pressing your hands to your heart center. Opening up those hips. Should be nice and strong, guys. Then inhale to look forward. Exhale, step that left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. Take the right arm all the way up. Opening up the right hand side. Then gently bringing the left foot up. Bringing the right hand to the left foot. Opening up that shoulder. Pressing the foot into the hand. It's a really beautiful opening of the right shoulder. Relax the neck. Gaze goes down towards your left hand. And then very gently, don't lasso the leg. Gently release that leg. Bring the hand over. Stepping back into your squat. So dropping the hips down. Pressing the elbows into the knees. Then inhale, pushing out through all four corners of the feet. Gently pushing all the way up. Bringing the big toes to touch. Bringing the hands to your heart center. On the next inhale, stepping the right leg out. Taking the right foot to a 90-degree angle to the left. Sweeping the arms up parallel to the ground. Hinging your hips over to the left-hand side. Taking your right fingertips all the way over your right toes, coming into triangle. Bringing your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left hand straight and strong. If you were to be between two panes of glass, your body would fit. So keeping your hips facing the long edge of the mat. Find your breath. Find your comfort here. Take your gaze to your left hand. Draw that belly up. You're not collapsing into your right hand side. You're growing out of your right hand side. It's a powerful pose. Then inhale, coming up, keeping the arms parallel. Bending the right knee, coming into warrior two. You can adjust your feet if you need to. Exhale, we're going to bring the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Take the left arm all the way up overhead, palm facing down. Pressing down into the outer edge of the back foot. And this is where we're going to try the Skandasana. So watch me. You're going to sweep your front arm around. Take your other hand to join, coming to the back edge of your mat. Give it a go. Just play around with it. Have a little bit of fun. And then push yourself back to the other side. And then bring yourself to the front of your mat, coming into a lunge. Nice, guys. Very good. Just have fun with that, okay? It's not too serious. Pressing down into your hands, stepping your left leg up. Bring your left knee to your outer left elbow and hold. Sweep the left leg back up. Bring the left knee to the right elbow, hold. Sweep the left leg back up. Bring the left knee into the chest. Press away from the ground, rounding the chest. And then gently pushing that left leg back up, stepping it down, coming to a downward facing dog. Pressing down for 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Lifting the hips towards the sky, drawing the kneecaps up. Inhale, look between your hands. Let's see if we can do a little jump to the top of our mat. So bend your knees, lift your hips up high, draw your belly in, and then gently bring your hands to the front of the mat. Just keep playing, guys. It's nothing too serious. Then back is nice and straight. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shins. Pressing down through all 4 corners of the feet, bringing the arms all the way up. Exhale, let's bring that right arm back. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, bring the left arm back. Inhale, bring both arms back up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw the belly in, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. And then exhale, just take the feet hip distance apart. Drop the hips down, elbows to the insides of the knees. Opening up the hips. And then pressing down through all 4 corners of the feet, coming all the way up, bringing the big toes to touch. And then this time stepping the left foot out. Taking the left foot 90 degrees to the right. Bringing the arms parallel. Stretching from fingertips to fingertips. I want you to feel super powerful in this pose. So stretching from fingertip to fingertip, draw the left kneecap up, draw the right kneecap up, press into the outer edge of the right foot. Then push the hips over to the right and lean the fingertips over to the left. Only when the fingertips are all the way down do you bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Really connecting the belly, pushing out of the side body. You're not collapsing, you're growing up tall. It's a strong posture. Finding strength. Gaze towards your right hand if you can. Draw that belly button in. Really trust your body. And then inhale, push up. Bring the arms back to parallel. Let's bend that left knee. Adjust your legs if you need to. Come into warrior 2. And then drop the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Draw the belly in. Press down on the outer edge of the right foot. Take the right hand over. And then let's play with that Skandasana. So really use the flow. Bring the arm. Let it give you the momentum to get to the other side of the mat. And then again, do the same thing. And then bring yourself to the front of your mat. Coming into a high lunge over your right leg. Nice, guys. Press your hands into the mat. Take your left leg back, your right leg back. Inhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, sweep the arm up. Exhale, right knee towards the left elbow. Hold. Sweep that right leg back up. Exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Drawing the belly in, pressing through the hands. Sweep the right leg back up. Come to downward facing dog for 5 strong breaths. Lifting the hips towards the sky. Drawing the kneecaps up. Inhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, lift the hips up high. Jump the feet in between the hands. Gazes forward, flat back. Bring the chin towards the chest on the exhale. Inhale, press down through all four corners of the feet. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, bring your right leg towards your chest. Hold it here, press down through all four corners of the left foot. Make sure the hips are equal. Maybe flex your toes towards your face. Gentle bend of the left knee, sweep your right leg back. Straight and strong. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Make sure that your right hip is still facing the mat. You don't want it to lift up. Hands in your heart center. Drop that right leg down. Come into high lunge. Bring your hands towards your heart center. Bring the front body over the knee. Press the hands back as if you're pressing through mud. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, plant the right hand down, left arm up, open up the side body. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot, step the left leg. See if you can keep it up in the air, nice and strong. And then bring the left hand down, keeping the left leg up. Hold, and then gently drop the left foot next to the right, pressing back, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Gently bend the knees, lift the hips up high, draw the belly in. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. Jump in between your hands. Look forward, flat back. Exhale, bring your chin towards your shins. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop the right hand back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, left arm goes back. Inhale, sweep the arms back forward. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, pressing down through all four corners of the right foot, lifting the left knee up, keeping the hips equal distance. Find your balance, find your comfort, and then gently, keeping those hips equal, take that bend in the right knee, take the left leg back. Bring the chest parallel to the ground, opening up the collarbones, and then gently bend the right leg, put the left leg down, stretch the arms all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring your chest towards your knee. Lengthen through the front body. Lengthen through the back heel. Exhale, sweep your arms back through that mud, sticky mud. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Drop the right arm. Oh, sorry, I think I've messed this up. Drop the left arm down, right arm goes up. And then pressing down into the outer edge of your left foot. Take your right leg, see if you can keep it up. Woo! Hold it up. And then gently bring the right arm down, bring the right foot down, coming back to high plank. Holding in your high plank. And then gently press down to downward facing dog. Holding here for 5 strong breaths. Drawing the belly in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of your toes, and instead of jumping all the way forward, we're going to jump into a seated position, cross-legged, bringing the knees out in front of us. We know where we're going, guys. Nice little core workout now. So hands facing up, coming back onto your sitting bones. Shins are parallel to the ground. And we're going to hold here for 15. I'll give you cues. Draw the belly in, shoulders away from the ears. And let's gently tap the right foot down. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right, left. Bring both legs together. Try see if you can straighten them and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shins parallel to the ground. Let's take the legs all the way down, chest up, legs just off the ground. Draw the belly in, shoulders off the ground. And gently come back up. And once more, let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And gently release elbows over each other. Bring the hands in front of you. Press the sitting bones into the ground. Gently release. Then bring the hands up. Knees in front of you. Gently take the hands out. Keep the feet on the floor. We're going to roll gently all the way down. Vertebra by vertebra. All the way onto our backs. And then bringing the hands behind our head. Just lifting the shoulders off the ground. We're going to go from side to side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw the belly in. Make sure it's not your neck that's doing the work. Make sure your core is nice and active. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently release. Bring your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. And then let's bring our feet onto the mat. Bring your fingertips or bring your heels in just so your fingertips can touch your heels. And then pressing down, making sure there's no gap between your spine and the mat. Pressing down. And then gently rocking up your hips. Bringing your hips off the ground. Seeing if you can bring your shoulders all the way underneath and your hands to interlace. Make sure your knees are going towards each other. Pressing the hips up. Draw that belly in. And then gently release the hands. Slowly, slowly roll the vertebra all the way down. Coming back to a neutral spine. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees outside. Bring your right hand onto your belly, left hand onto your heart. And just rock gently from side to side. Coming to one more bridge. So bringing the feet down, parallel to each other. Making sure the heels are just fingertip distance away. And then pressing that space between the spine and the mat away. And gently rolling your hips all the way up. Bringing the shoulders underneath. Interlacing your hands. Pressing the baby fingers into the mat. And then gently release. Coming back to a neutral spine. Bringing your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. And then tucking your knees together and just gently starting to roll on your spine. Coming all the way up into a seated position with your legs out, stretched out in front of you. Inhale the arms all the way up. Elbows next to the ears. Make sure that your shoulders are over your hips. Your toes are pointing towards your face. This is quite a tough sitting position. Women often tend to lean back, so make sure that your shoulders are over your hips. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Keep a nice straight spine. So you want to make sure that your shoulders are still open when you're coming forward. So it's almost like you're pressing your collarbones through towards your feet. Pull up on the kneecaps. Draw the toes towards your face. And then inhale, release. Bringing the sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh, top of the left thigh. Making sure the hips are facing over the straight leg. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands towards the left foot. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale, release. Coming onto the other side, so taking the right leg out, the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hinging over the hips, bringing the hands to the right foot. Making sure your shoulders are over your straight leg. Pressing down through the right sitting bones. And inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the soles of the feet to touch. Interlace your hands over the soles of your feet. Press your knees down towards the ground. Draw that belly in. Shoulders over the hips. Then exhale, hinge forward, taking the elbows to the shins or the calves. All the while making sure that your collarbones are staying open. It's a nice strong arm practice as well. So don't just relax into the, relax, but don't lose yourself into a rounded spine. Maybe just feel all 5 fingers, all 5 toes again. Connect with the little bits of your body. See if you can take your tongue and just take it all the way over your teeth. Connecting to some parts of your body that we sometimes forget about. And then just coming up. Bringing the legs out in front of you. And just shaking them from side to side. And then gently rolling yourself all the way down to your resting pose, your Shavasana. Keeping your eyes closed. And slowly start to release any control of your breath. Slowly start to surrender completely to your mat. Let go of any awareness of any sensitivities or any tension. And let go of any control of your breath. And then just very gently start to run your thumb over all 4 of your fingers. Maybe bringing it all the way to the base of your fingers. Running it up and down the length of each finger. And then slowly start to move around each of your toes. Rolling around the heel of your foot. And then slowly bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a gentle hug. And then keeping your eyes closed, rolling over to your right hand side. staying here for a breath or two, just feeling the benefits of your practice. And then gently pushing yourself up into a seated position, keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands onto your knees in a receiving position. And just receive all the benefits of this practice. Receive the benefits of understanding of how many small parts it makes for our bodies to work. Trying to give gratitude to each of those small parts, for the function of the breath, the function of the baby toe, the function of the elbow, and the earlobe. We have so many small things to be grateful for. And just bring that gratitude to your heart center, bringing your hands together, bringing your thumbs to the base of your sternum. And just giving yourself a little bit of pressure in that area, connecting to your heart center. And just giving yourself a big thanks for bringing yourself to your mat today. And then bringing your hands to your head. Allow your words to be filled with love and kindness. Bring your hands to your mouth. Allow your words to be filled with love and kindness. And bring your hands to your heart. Allow your actions and your intentions to be filled with love and kindness. Thanks again, guys, for joining me today. It was a pleasure.